Ever wondered what secrets lie beneath the sands of ancient Egypt? Welcome to our fascinating journey where we unveil the top 20 secrets of ancient Egypt. Imagine pyramids that align perfectly with the stars, pharaohs who ruled with divine power, and hieroglyphs that have puzzled scholars for centuries. In today's video, we'll unlock the allure and mysteries of this ancient civilization. From buried treasures to lost cities, there's so much more to ancient Egypt than meets the eye. Stick around until the end as we reveal some mind-blowing secrets that will change how you think about history forever. Let's dive into the enigma of ancient Egypt, where every discovery leads to more questions. The first secret involves the enigmatic origins of the pyramids. What were they really built for? While the most widely accepted theory is that they served as tombs for pharaohs, some researchers believe there's more to the story. The precise alignment of the pyramids of Giza with the Orion's belt constellation suggests a celestial purpose. Could the pyramids have been astronomical observatories or even part of a grander cosmic plan? The Great Pyramid, in particular, contains internal chambers whose purposes remain unknown. Some speculate they were used for spiritual rituals, harnessing the Earth's energy fields. Remarkably, the construction techniques used continue to baffle engineers today. The massive stones are so precisely cut and fitted that even modern technology would struggle to replicate them. This has led to theories ranging from advanced lost technologies to extraterrestrial assistance. As we peel back the layers of history, it's clear that the true purpose of the pyramids may be far more complex than as simple burial sites. Now that we've touched on the mysterious origins of the pyramids, let's move on to an equally fascinating topic: the secret chambers hidden within the Sphinx. The second secret involves the hidden chambers within the Great Pyramid of Giza. While the Great Pyramid is one of the most studied monuments in history, it still holds many secrets, particularly in its unexplored sections. Advanced scanning technologies have recently revealed voids or hidden chambers within the structure that have never been accessed by humans. One of these chambers, discovered in 2017, is located above the Grand Gallery and is believed to be at least 30 meters long. The purpose and contents of this chamber remain unknown, sparking much speculation among historians and archaeologists. Could it contain the pharaohs' burial treasures or ancient texts that rewrite our understanding of Egyptian history? Some experts suggest these untouched areas might offer insights into the construction techniques and tools used by the ancient builders. These discoveries challenge our current knowledge and invite us to reconsider how such an architectural marvel was achieved thousands of years ago. As we continue to delve into the secrets of the Great Pyramid, it becomes clear that this ancient wonder still has much to teach us. The mystery of these hidden chambers adds a new layer of intrigue to our understanding of ancient Egypt. Let's move on to our next secret, which shines a light on the labyrinthine passages beneath the pyramid complex. The third secret involves the mysterious disappearance of Queen Nefertiti. What really happened to her? One of the most iconic figures of ancient Egypt, Queen Nefertiti was known for her beauty and her powerful role alongside Pharaoh Akhenaten. However, her life and death remain shrouded in mystery. Historical records about Nefertiti abruptly end around the 12th year of Akhenaten's reign, leading to various theories about her fate. Some scholars suggest she may have changed her name and continued to rule as a co-regent or even as pharaoh under a new identity. Others propose that she fell out of favor and was exiled or even assassinated as political tides turned. Her burial site has never been conclusively identified, adding to the enigma. Recent theories speculate that her tomb could be hidden within the Valley of the Kings or in a secret chamber adjacent to Tutankhamun's tomb. Advanced scanning and DNA analyses are ongoing in hopes of solving this ancient riddle. The mystery of Nefertiti's disappearance not only captivates historians but also fuels debates about the power dynamics and intrigue within the royal family. As we unravel this enigma, we're left with more questions than answers, deepening the allure of ancient Egypt's secrets. Moving on, our next secret delves into the divine feminine power embodied by the goddess Hathor and how she influenced Egyptian society. The fourth secret involves the curse of the pharaohs. Was it real or just a myth? The tale of the pharaoh's curse has intrigued and terrified people for decades, especially after the discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922 by Howard Carter. The sudden and mysterious deaths of several members of Carter's team fueled the belief in a supernatural curse. Legend has it that anyone who disturbs the tomb of a pharaoh will be struck by a deadly fate. But is there any truth to this chilling legend? Some historians and scientists suggest that the curse could be explained by natural causes. Ancient tombs were often sealed for thousands of years, creating environments where toxic molds and bacteria could thrive. Upon opening these tombs, explorers could have been exposed to harmful pathogens that led to illness and death. However, other experts argue that the number of deaths associated with the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb was not statistically significant compared to other historical excavations. While the curse of the pharaohs makes for a thrilling story, there's little scientific evidence to support its existence. Nonetheless, the idea of a mystical curse plays into the broader fascination with ancient Egypt's magical and mysterious aura. The legend has even inspired countless books, movies, and documentaries, cementing its place in popular culture. Whether based in fact or fiction, the curse of the pharaohs continues to captivate our imaginations. Moving on, the next secret we will uncover involves the fascinating art of mummification and its role in preserving the pharaohs for eternity. The fifth secret involves the advanced medical knowledge of ancient Egyptians, techniques ahead of their time. Despite the popular notion of ancient societies being primitive, the Egyptians demonstrated remarkable proficiency in the field of medicine. For instance, ancient papyrus texts such as the Ebers Papyrus and the Edwin Smith Papyrus reveal extensive medical knowledge, including detailed descriptions of surgical procedures, diagnosis of various ailments, and prescriptions for treatment. These documents contain methods for dealing with injuries, illnesses, and even complex surgeries like trepanation, where holes were drilled into the skull to treat cranial conditions. Remarkably, they also had insights into the circulatory system, recognizing the heart as a central organ and understanding the blood's movement around the body. Herbs and natural remedies were extensively used, with many of their medicinal practices bearing similarities to modern herbal medicine. Furthermore, the Egyptians placed a significant emphasis on hygiene, which was critical in preventing infections. They practiced advanced wound care techniques, employing honey and resins with antibacterial properties to treat wounds. This sophisticated approach to health and healing reflects a deep understanding of human anatomy and medical science, far surpassing what we typically associate with ancient civilizations. The advanced medical knowledge of the Egyptians continues to astonish historians and scientists, showcasing their ingenuity and contributions to modern medicine. Moving forward, the next secret we're going to explore delves into the mystique of the ancient Egyptian Book of the Dead. The sixth secret involves the unsolved riddles of hieroglyphs. Do they hold secrets we haven't deciphered? Despite the tremendous progress made in understanding ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs since the discovery of the Rosetta Stone, there are still many aspects that elude us. Hieroglyphs were not just a writing system, but a complex language filled with symbolism and multiple meanings. Some scholars believe that certain hieroglyphs may contain layers of information that we have yet to fully comprehend. For instance, could these symbols encode advanced scientific knowledge or historical events that are still hidden from us? Additionally, there are inscriptions and tablets that remain undeciphered, suggesting that we might only be scratching the surface of what this ancient script can tell us. Some researchers speculate that deeper understanding of hieroglyphs could reveal insights into lost technologies, undiscovered sites, or even philosophical and spiritual wisdom of the ancient Egyptians. The enigmatic nature of hieroglyphs keeps historians and linguists intrigued, constantly searching for new clues and breakthroughs. As we continue to study these ancient symbols, each discovery has the potential to reshape our understanding of this magnificent civilization. Moving on to our next secret, let's explore the mysterious underground labyrinth beneath the Pyramid of Hawara. The seventh secret involves the enigma of the Sphinx and what lies beneath its colossal form. The Great Sphinx of Giza, with its lion's body and human head, has stood watch over the Giza plateau for thousands of years, yet it still holds many secrets. One of the most compelling mysteries is the potential existence of hidden chambers and tunnels beneath the Sphinx. Ancient texts and local legends speak of underground passages below the Sphinx, possibly leading to undiscovered treasures or ancient knowledge. In recent years, ground-penetrating radar and seismic surveys have detected anomalies beneath the Sphinx that suggest the presence of voids or cavities. These findings have fueled speculation about what might be hidden there. Some researchers propose that these chambers could contain archives of lost wisdom, perhaps even the fabled Hall of Records, a mythical repository of ancient knowledge said to have been left by an advanced civilization. Others believe there might be connections to undisclosed tombs or storage for sacred artifacts. Despite numerous expeditions and studies, access to these potential chambers remains restricted, leaving us to wonder what secrets the Sphinx might be guarding. The sheer size and age of this magnificent sculpture add to its mystique, with many questions about its construction and purpose still unanswered. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the Sphinx, the allure of uncovering what lies beneath becomes ever more tantalizing. Moving on, our next secret delves into the enigmatic pharaoh Akhenaten and his radical religious revolution. The eighth secret involves the mystery of the Nile source, which puzzled the ancient Egyptians and many civilizations thereafter. The Nile River was the lifeblood of ancient Egypt, providing water, fertile soil, and transportation, crucial for the development of their advanced society. However, the exact origins of this mighty river remained a mystery to the Egyptians. They revered the Nile as a divine gift and attributed its annual flooding to the gods, particularly Hapi, the god of the inundation. This annual event was essential for agriculture as it deposited nutrient-rich silt onto the farmlands. The ancient Egyptians conducted religious ceremonies and built temples to honor the river, reflecting its importance in their daily lives and cosmology. Despite their extensive exploration and navigation skills, the Egyptians never fully discovered the true source of the Nile. The river's headwaters, located deep in the African continent, remained beyond their reach. They believed the river originated from a series of caverns or underground springs, often depicted in their mythology as the tears of Isis, the goddess of motherhood and magic. It wasn't until the 19th century that explorers from other parts of the world, such as John Hanning Speke and Richard Francis Burton, identified Lake Victoria as one of the primary sources of the Nile. This mystery added to the Nile's mythical status, making it an eternal symbol of life and sustenance. The awe with which the ancient Egyptians regarded the Nile encapsulates their profound connection to the natural world and their quest to understand the forces that shaped their civilization. As we delve into the next secret, we'll uncover the remarkable achievements of the ancient Egyptians in the field of astronomy and how they mapped the heavens. The ninth secret involves the lost labyrinth of Egypt, a structure considered to be even more impressive than the pyramids. Ancient historians such as Herodotus and Strabo wrote about this elusive labyrinth, describing it as a gigantic complex near the city of Hawara. According to their accounts, the labyrinth contained 3,000 rooms spread over 2 levels, with intricate passageways and chambers that could easily confound anyone who entered. Some believe it served as a grand administrative center, a temple, or even a royal tomb. The precise location and the actual existence of this labyrinth have puzzled archaeologists for centuries. In the 19th century, researcher Carl Richard Lepsius claimed to have found remnants of the labyrinth, but extensive excavations have yet to uncover its full extent. Advanced geophysical surveys in recent years have detected underground anomalies that could indicate the presence of large man-made structures beneath the sand. The labyrinth's design and purpose remain shrouded in mystery, raising questions about the architectural prowess of the ancient Egyptians and their ability to construct such a colossal and complex edifice. Was it a hub of political power, a spiritual center, or perhaps both? The legend of the lost labyrinth continues to captivate historians and adventurers alike, fueling ongoing quests to uncover its secrets. As we move forward, the next secret will dig into the mysterious underwater city believed to be hidden beneath the waters of the Nile. The 10th secret involves the true purpose of the Book of the Dead. Was it merely a guide to the afterlife, or did it serve an even deeper purpose? The Book of the Dead, known as the Book of Coming Forth by Day in ancient Egypt, is a collection of spells, prayers, and incantations meant to assist the deceased in navigating the afterlife. However, recent studies suggest that it might also have been a manual for achieving spiritual enlightenment and understanding the mysteries of the universe. Scholars have long debated whether the texts were purely religious or if they encoded esoteric knowledge about the nature of existence, cosmology, and the human soul. Some hieroglyphic passages imply that the Book of the Dead contained instructions for rituals and spiritual practices intended to elevate the consciousness of the individual, both in life and after death. These rituals could include meditative techniques, ethical teachings, and wisdom sayings that resonate with the philosophies found in other ancient cultures. Furthermore, the elaborate illustrations and symbols within the Book of the Dead might hold additional layers of meaning, offering insights into the Egyptians' profound understanding of the spiritual and metaphysical realms. As we continue to decode these texts, we uncover more about the Egyptians' sophisticated worldview and their quest for eternal life and wisdom. The Book of the Dead remains one of the most intriguing artifacts of ancient Egypt, prompting us to reconsider its significance beyond a simple funerary text. Up next, we will uncover the mystery surrounding the construction of the obelisks and how the Egyptians managed to erect these colossal stone monuments. The 11th secret involves the unidentified objects found in Tutankhamun's tomb. Were they merely gifts for the young pharaoh, or do they hold a deeper, more mysterious significance? Discovered by Howard Carter in 1922, Tutankhamun's tomb is one of the most intact and celebrated archaeological finds of the 20th century. Among the vast array of treasures, however, there are certain objects that have puzzled historians and archaeologists. Items such as the unassuming daggers made from meteoric iron, a material not commonly used in ancient Egyptian metallurgy, and a peculiar amulet often referred to as the scarab of destiny. These artifacts have led to speculation about their origins and purposes. Could the meteoric iron dagger symbolize a divine connection between the pharaoh and the heavens? Ancient Egyptians revered meteorites as celestial gifts, often associating them with the gods. The presence of such a dagger in Tutankhamun's tomb might indicate its use in religious or ceremonial contexts, perhaps intended to protect the pharaoh in the afterlife. Similarly, the scarab of destiny, intricately carved and inscribed with enigmatic symbols, raises questions about its role. Some experts believe it could be an amulet with protective properties, while others suggest it might have been used in mystical rituals. The exact meaning and function of these items remain uncertain, adding another layer of intrigue to the already fascinating story of Tutankhamun. As research continues and new technologies emerge, we may someday uncover the true secrets behind these enigmatic objects. Moving ahead, the next secret delves into the lost art of faience, a ceramic material that the ancient Egyptians excelled in creating. The 12th secret involves the legend of the Scorpion King. How much truth is there in the myth? While many are familiar with the cinematic portrayal of the Scorpion King as a fierce warrior with mythical powers, the reality may be grounded in historical fact. The Scorpion King, or King Scorpion, is believed to have been one of the first rulers of ancient Egypt, predating the famous pharaohs of the dynastic period. Archaeological evidence, including the scorpion mace head and rock carvings in the Uj tomb at Abydos, suggests that King Scorpion played a crucial role in the unification of Upper Egypt. These artifacts depict a powerful leader wearing the white crown of Upper Egypt, signifying his authority and divine right to rule. However, much about his reign remains shrouded in mystery due to the scarcity of records from that era. Some scholars propose that the legend of the Scorpion King may have been amplified over millennia, blending historical events with mythology to create the figure known today. This mix of fact and fiction adds to the allure of the Scorpion King, leaving historians to piece together his true legacy. Was he a mere mortal who achieved legendary status, or did he possess qualities that inspired tales of supernatural prowess? As we continue to excavate and analyze ancient sites, we may uncover more clues about this enigmatic ruler who stands at the dawn of Egyptian civilization. Moving on, our next secret explores the astronomical alignments of ancient Egyptian monuments and their connection to the stars. The 13th secret involves the secret of the mummification process. What did the ancient Egyptians do to preserve bodies so well? This ancient practice was not just a method of preserving bodies, but a deeply spiritual process aimed at preparing the deceased for the afterlife. It involved intricate and advanced embalming techniques that have fascinated historians and scientists alike. The process began with the removal of internal organs, which were often stored in canopic jars, each protected by deities known as the four sons of Horus. The brain was typically extracted through the nose and discarded, as it was believed to be unimportant, while the heart, considered the seat of intelligence and emotion, was often left in place. The body was then dehydrated using natron, a natural salt mixture which effectively preserved the skin and tissues. This desiccation process could take up to 40 days. After the body was dried, it was wrapped meticulously in linen bandages, often with amulets and charms placed between the layers to protect the deceased in the afterlife. The bandaging itself was a sacred ritual, sometimes taking up to 2 weeks to complete. The entire process reflected a combination of practical knowledge and religious beliefs, ensuring that the individual was ready for their journey to the afterlife. Mummies were then placed in elaborately decorated coffins and often buried with possessions and treasures intended to be used in the next world. The efficiency of these techniques is evident in the remarkable preservation of mummies discovered thousands of years later, providing us with invaluable insights into the lives, beliefs, and daily practices of the ancient Egyptians. Their sophisticated understanding of anatomy and chemistry allowed them to achieve results that continue to astonish modern scientists. As we continue our journey into the secrets of ancient Egypt, our next revelation will delve into the mysterious use of cosmetics and personal care items in ancient Egyptian culture. The 14th secret involves the extraordinary knowledge of ancient Egyptian astronomy. Did they truly have a connection with the stars? The answer appears to be a compelling yes. The ancient Egyptians were among the earliest civilizations to study the heavens systematically, and they integrated this celestial knowledge into their daily lives and monumental structures. They developed a calendar based on the cycles of the moon and the star Sirius, which they called Soptit. This calendar was central to their agricultural activities, marking the annual flooding of the Nile, which was crucial for their farming. Their observations of the night sky were not merely practical, they were deeply intertwined with their spiritual beliefs. Many of their temples, pyramids, and monuments were aligned with specific stars or constellations. For instance, the alignment of the pyramids of Giza with the Orion constellation is one of the most remarkable examples. Orion was associated with Osiris, the god of the afterlife, and this connection suggests that the pyramids were designed to facilitate the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. Additionally, the Great Sphinx is thought to align with the constellation Leo, symbolizing the lion's strength and protection. Ancient Egyptian priests, known as astronomers or star watchers, meticulously charted the positions of celestial bodies, using their knowledge to predict astronomical events and time religious ceremonies. The ceilings of some tombs and temples, such as the Ramesseum and the tomb of Senenmut, are adorned with detailed astronomical charts, showcasing their sophisticated understanding of the cosmos. This celestial connection extended to their mythology and deities, with many gods personifying stars and planets. For example, Nut, the sky goddess, was depicted arching over the earth, her body covered with stars, signifying the heavens enveloping the world. The Egyptians believed that their lives were influenced by the stars and that the gods themselves inhabited the celestial realm. This profound connection between the heavens and their earthly existence highlights the ancient Egyptians' advanced knowledge of astronomy and its significance in their culture. As we unravel the secrets of their celestial wisdom, it becomes clear that the stars were far more than distant lights in the sky. They were integral to the very fabric of Egyptian society. Moving on, our next secret will explore the mystical practice of dream interpretation and its role in guiding the decisions of pharaohs and commoners alike. The 15th secret involves the mysterious death of Cleopatra. Was it really suicide? Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, is one of the most famous figures in history, known for her intelligence, political acumen, and romantic liaisons with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. According to the traditional narrative, Cleopatra committed suicide by allowing an asp, a venomous snake, to bite her after she and Mark Antony were defeated by Octavian, the future Emperor Augustus. This dramatic tale of her death has captivated imaginations for centuries, but recent scholarship raises questions about its accuracy. Some historians suggest that Cleopatra's death may not have been a suicide, but rather a carefully orchestrated murder engineered by her Roman conquerors. After all, Cleopatra was a formidable political figure, and her death conveniently paved the way for Octavian to consolidate his power and reshape Rome into an empire. Poisoning or assassination might have been a more plausible method, considering the political stakes involved. Furthermore, the reliability of ancient sources that documented her death is often questioned, as they were written by Roman historians whose accounts may have been influenced by propaganda. The lack of concrete evidence and the prevalence of conflicting accounts leave room for speculation. Modern forensic analysis and historical research continue to explore these possibilities, seeking to uncover the truth behind Cleopatra's enigmatic demise. Whether she took her own life to avoid capture and humiliation, or whether she was silenced by her enemies, the mystery of Cleopatra's death adds a poignant chapter to her legendary life, highlighting the complexities and intrigues of ancient Egypt's final days. Moving on, our next secret unveils the enigmatic use of enchanted objects in ancient Egyptian burials and rituals. The 16th secret involves the magic and spells of ancient Egypt. Were they more than just stories? In ancient Egyptian culture, magic, known as Heka, was considered a fundamental force of the universe, much like gravity or time. It was believed to be a gift from the god Heka, the deity of magic and medicine, and was an integral part of daily life, religion, and medicine. Spells and magical rituals were employed for a wide array of purposes, from protecting oneself from harm to ensuring safe passage into the afterlife. Some spells were inscribed on amulets, which were worn for protection or luck, while others were written on papyrus or even walls to safeguard homes or tombs. One famous compilation of such spells is the Book of the Dead, a collection of incantations and instructions meant to guide the deceased through the dangers of the afterlife. These were not just superstitions or folklore, but were deeply rooted in the Egyptian belief system and cosmology. Some of these magical practices have been found to have practical applications. For instance, certain spells to cure ailments often included the use of herbs and natural remedies, suggesting an advanced understanding of medicinal plants. Additionally, rituals invoking gods and invoking Heka were believed to harness divine power for healing or protection. Archaeological evidence such as the Ebers Papyrus, one of the oldest medical texts, shows that these spells often accompanied medical treatments, blending spiritual and practical approaches to health. It is also worth noting that the role of the priest-magician was crucial in Egyptian society. These individuals were not only religious leaders but also healers and scholars who studied the stars, wrote spells, and performed rituals. Their magical knowledge was considered essential for maintaining Mat, the concept of cosmic balance and order. As we decode ancient texts and artifacts, we gain a deeper understanding of how intertwined magic was with the everyday lives of the ancient Egyptians, revealing that their spells and incantations were more than just stories. They were a vital aspect of their worldview and survival. Moving on, our next secret delves into the enigmatic practice of dream interpretation and its role in guiding the decisions of pharaohs and commoners alike. The 17th secret involves the undiscovered burial sites. What treasures and secrets remain hidden beneath the sands of Egypt? Despite centuries of exploration and excavation, archaeologists believe that many significant burial sites have yet to be uncovered. These hidden tombs could hold not only vast treasures but also invaluable historical knowledge. The Valley of the Kings, for instance, has yielded incredible finds like the tomb of Tutankhamun, but experts estimate there may still be over a dozen undiscovered royal tombs in this area alone. Similarly, the lesser-explored Valley of the Queens might conceal the burial sites of powerful queens and royal children. The discovery of these tombs could provide new insights into the lives, deaths, and burial customs of Egypt's elite. Advances in technology, such as ground-penetrating radar and satellite imagery, have identified promising sites for future excavations. Additionally, some researchers suggest that undiscovered tombs could be hidden within existing structures. For instance, the tomb of Nefertiti has long been speculated to lie behind a hidden wall in Tutankhamun's tomb, a theory supported by recent radar scans indicating the presence of hidden chambers. These potential findings fuel the hope of making groundbreaking discoveries that could revolutionize our understanding of ancient Egyptian history. Beyond the treasures and artifacts, these burial sites could reveal information about the daily lives, medical practices, and religious beliefs of the ancient Egyptians. Each new discovery adds a piece to the puzzle of this enigmatic civilization, uncovering stories that have been buried for millennia. As we continue to explore the sands of Egypt, the anticipation of finding these lost tombs keeps the spirit of adventure and discovery alive, reminding us that even in the most scrutinized places, there are still secrets waiting to be revealed. Moving ahead, our next secret delves into the mysterious and advanced architectural techniques used by the ancient Egyptians to construct their monumental structures. The 18th secret involves the Great Library of Alexandria. What knowledge was lost when it was destroyed? The Great Library of Alexandria was one of the most significant libraries of the ancient world, a beacon of knowledge and scholarship established in the 3rd century BC in Alexandria, Egypt. It is believed to have housed hundreds of thousands of scrolls that contained vast amounts of information spanning science, philosophy, literature, and much more. The library attracted scholars from all corners of the known world, transforming Alexandria into a thriving center of learning. However, the exact contents of the library and the precise reasons for its destruction remain shrouded in mystery. Multiple accounts suggest that the library suffered several destructive events over centuries, including Julius Caesar's invasion in 48 BC, the decree of Emperor Theophilus in 391 CE, and the Muslim conquest in 642 CE. Each of these incidents is debated among historians, but what remains certain is that the loss of the library was a tremendous blow to human knowledge. The scrolls and manuscripts of the Great Library of Alexandria likely contained invaluable works from renowned scholars like Euclid, Archimedes, and Homer. Scientific texts that could have advanced various fields, philosophical treatises that could deepen our understanding of ancient thought, and historical accounts that could fill the gaps in our knowledge of the ancient world were potentially lost forever. One of the most tragic aspects of the library's destruction is the irretrievable loss of knowledge about early civilizations, including their advancements in astronomy, medicine, mathematics, and engineering. This vast repository of human achievement, accumulated over centuries, was wiped out, setting back scientific and cultural progress. The Great Library's loss symbolizes the fragility of knowledge and the importance of preserving and valuing learning for future generations. It also serves as a poignant reminder of the cultural and intellectual pinnacle that ancient Alexandria once represented. As we reflect on the library's legacy, the quest to uncover and rediscover lost knowledge continues, driven by the hope that fragments of its wisdom might still be found hidden in other ancient texts and archaeological discoveries. Moving on, our next secret explores the powerful dynastic intrigues within the royal families of ancient Egypt and their impact on history. The 19th secret involves the enigmatic technology of ancient Egypt. Were they more advanced than we thought? The technological prowess of the ancient Egyptians continues to amaze scholars and scientists alike. While we often marvel at their monumental structures like the pyramids and temples, the intricacies of their technology suggest they possessed knowledge and skills that were strikingly advanced for their time. For example, the precision with which the Great Pyramid of Giza was constructed has long been a topic of debate. The alignment of the pyramid with true north, the precise cutting and placement of its massive stones, and the use of complex mathematical principles all point to a highly advanced understanding of engineering and astronomy. Some theories propose that the Egyptians might have used sophisticated tools and techniques that have since been lost to history. Beyond architecture, the ancient Egyptians demonstrated remarkable advancements in metallurgy, medicine, and even electricity. The discovery of the so-called Baghdad battery, an artifact believed to be capable of generating an electric charge, has led some researchers to speculate that the Egyptians might have had knowledge of electroplating or other forms of early electricity. Similarly, their medical practices, as evidenced by texts like the Ebers Papyrus, reveal a deep understanding of anatomy and surgical procedures that would not be out of place in modern times. They performed complex surgeries, used antiseptic techniques, and had a detailed knowledge of medicinal plants and their properties. The construction of obelisks, massive stone monuments carved from a single piece of granite, also showcases their advanced technology. Transporting and erecting these colossal structures would have required a highly organized workforce, ingenious engineering solutions, and possibly tools or machines that we are yet to discover. Even more intriguing is the evidence of advanced machining, as seen in the precision drilling marks on stone artifacts. High-speed drills with fixed-point cutting tools appear to have been used, suggesting that the Egyptians had access to technology beyond simple copper chisels and stone hammers. These advancements raise the question of whether the ancient Egyptians had access to lost or hidden knowledge, possibly inherited from even earlier civilizations. Their achievements challenge our perceptions of ancient technology and compel us to reconsider the extent of their capabilities. As we continue to explore and study the remnants of this magnificent civilization, we may uncover further evidence that the ancient Egyptians were indeed more technologically advanced than we ever imagined. Moving on, our next secret delves into the powerful dynastic intrigues within the royal families of ancient Egypt and their impact on history. The 20th secret involves the Rosetta Stone, a remarkable artifact that unlocked the secrets of ancient Egyptian writing but still holds mysteries. Discovered in 1799 by French soldiers during Napoleon's campaign in Egypt, the Rosetta Stone became the key to understanding Egyptian hieroglyphs which had baffled scholars for centuries. The stone features a decree issued in 196 BC, inscribed in three scripts: Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphic. By comparing the Greek text, which scholars could already understand, with the hieroglyphs, French linguist Jean-François Champollion made groundbreaking strides in deciphering the ancient script in 1822. This monumental achievement opened the door to translating countless other inscriptions and texts, providing a wealth of knowledge about ancient Egyptian culture, religion, and history. However, despite its role in decoding hieroglyphs, the Rosetta Stone still presents unresolved questions. Some scholars believe the stone may be part of a larger monument or a series of inscriptions, the rest of which remain undiscovered. Furthermore, while it illuminated much about Egyptian language, the Rosetta Stone itself contains gaps and damages that leave certain aspects of the decree incomplete. This has led to ongoing debates about specific translations and interpretations. The Rosetta Stone also raises broader questions about the interaction between different writing systems and the evolution of language in ancient civilizations. How did the Egyptians decide which portions of the text were written in each script? What does this trilingual inscription reveal about the interconnectedness of Mediterranean cultures during that period? The Rosetta Stone continues to spark curiosity and scholarly research, symbolizing both the remarkable achievements of human ingenuity and the enduring mysteries of the ancient world. As we continue to study this iconic artifact, it serves as a reminder of the endless quest for knowledge and the secrets still waiting to be uncovered in the sands of Egypt. The bonus secret involves the theories of alien influence. Did extraterrestrials help build Egypt? This provocative idea has captivated imaginations and sparked debates among historians, scientists, and enthusiasts alike. Proponents of this theory argue that the advanced engineering and architectural achievements of the ancient Egyptians, particularly the construction of the Great Pyramids, could not have been accomplished with the tools and knowledge available at that time. They point to the precise alignment of the pyramids with celestial bodies, the massive size and weight of the stones, and the remarkable accuracy with which they were cut and fitted as evidence of otherworldly assistance. Some even suggest that the hieroglyphs depict advanced technology or beings that resemble descriptions of modern-day aliens. The famous Dendera-Light hieroglyphs, for instance, are interpreted by some as electrical devices. While mainstream scholars attribute these achievements to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of the ancient Egyptians, the alien influence theory remains a popular topic in alternative history circles. Ancient astronaut theorists propose that extraterrestrials visited Earth in antiquity, sharing their advanced knowledge and technology with early civilizations. They believe that these visitors were revered as gods and left behind clues in various cultures, with Egypt being a prime example. However, critics of this theory argue that it undermines the capabilities and accomplishments of ancient human societies. They emphasize that there is no concrete evidence to support the existence of extraterrestrial involvement, and most of the supposed proof can be explained through historical and archaeological research. Furthermore, discoveries of ancient quarries, tools, and techniques provide insights into how the Egyptians could have constructed their monumental structures through human ingenuity. Yet, the allure of extraterrestrial influence persists, fueled by mystery and the fascination with the unknown. While there is no definitive answer, the idea that ancient Egypt might have been touched by alien hands continues to intrigue and inspire, adding another layer of wonder to the already enigmatic history of this remarkable civilization. As we ponder the mysteries of the past, we are reminded of the boundless human curiosity that drives us to explore the limits of our knowledge and the possibilities beyond. The mystical significance of Egyptian art goes far beyond mere decoration, serving as a profound expression of their worldview, spirituality, and the interconnectedness of life and the divine. Ancient Egyptian art was not created purely for aesthetic purposes. It played a crucial role in their religious and cultural practices. Every element, from the colors and materials used to the positioning and gestures of figures, was imbued with symbolic meaning. For instance, the color green symbolized rebirth and regeneration, while blue represented the life-giving waters of the Nile and the heavens. Gold, which did not tarnish, was associated with the eternal and the divine, often used in the depiction of gods and pharaohs to signify their immortal nature. The careful representation of figures, often shown in a composite view where heads and legs are in profile but torsos are frontal, was intended to convey the most recognizable and complete aspects of the human form. Moreover, Egyptian art served as a conduit for connecting the earthly realm with the divine. Temples and tombs were adorned with intricate carvings and paintings designed to invoke the presence of the gods and ensure the deceased's safe passage to the afterlife. These artistic works were often accompanied by hieroglyphic texts that provided spells and instructions for the deceased, guiding them through the dangers of the underworld. The placement of these artworks was also significant. Tomb paintings were strategically positioned to align with the deceased's journey, while temple reliefs often illustrated religious rituals and offerings as a form of continuous worship to the gods. The depiction of pharaohs in Egyptian art transcended mere portraiture, presenting them as divine rulers with the authority to maintain Maat, the universal order and balance. This divine kingship was often illustrated through symbols such as the ankh, representing life, and the crook and flail, denoting leadership and fertility. The portrayal of gods and goddesses was equally symbolic, with each deity represented by specific attributes and animals that conveyed their powers and roles within the pantheon. For example, the god Horus was depicted as a falcon, symbolizing the sky and kingship, while the goddess Hathor was shown with cow horns and a solar disk, representing motherhood and femininity. In addition to their sacred functions, Egyptian artworks were believed to possess magical properties. The creation of statues and amulets was often accompanied by rituals intended to imbue them with life and divine essence. These objects served as intermediaries between humans and the gods, used in daily worship and protective practices. The belief in the Ka, a person's life force, further underscored the importance of art in maintaining spiritual well-being. Statues of the deceased provided a physical vessel for the Ka to inhabit, ensuring that the individual could partake in offerings and rituals even after death. The mystical layers of Egyptian art reveal a civilization deeply attuned to the spiritual and metaphysical aspects of existence. As we study these ancient masterpieces, we uncover not just the artistic skills of the Egyptians, but their profound understanding of the cosmos and their place within it. The art of ancient Egypt continues to captivate and inspire, offering a window into the spiritual heart of one of history's most enigmatic civilizations. Moving on, our next secret delves into the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, exploring whether we have truly deciphered all their secrets or if there's more to uncover. Reflecting on the intrigue and enduring mysteries of ancient Egypt, it's clear that this ancient civilization continues to captivate our imaginations and challenge our understanding of history. From the enigmatic origins of the pyramids to the perplexing disappearance of Queen Nefertiti and the advanced medical knowledge that still astounds modern science, each secret we've uncovered opens up new avenues for exploration and wonder. The mysteries hidden in the sands and the celestial alignments of their monuments remind us of a time when the lines between the earthly and the divine were blurred. The lost knowledge of the great library of Alexandria and the extraordinary achievements in technology further highlight the sophistication and intelligence of the ancient Egyptians. As we conclude our journey through the top 20 secrets of ancient Egypt, it's important to remember that this is just the beginning. There are countless more discoveries waiting to be made, each one with the potential to change our understanding of this remarkable civilization. We encourage you to continue exploring, questioning, and delving deeper into the mysteries of ancient Egypt. Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Your engagement helps us bring more fascinating insights and stories from history to life. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey, and we look forward to uncovering more secrets with you in future videos.